in the kingdom, just like Achilles was, but Achilles again had a big head. So this represents again Tony, right? See what I'm saying? The same story. Tony, right, wants to protect the world. So what does he do? He creates Ultron, right? But he don't tell nobody he doing it. To the point that the Hulk had to tell him, yo, son, you can't be doing this. You got to at least tell him. And what did Tony say? I'm not with the committee. Why? Because Tony's rich, right? Tony's talented, and he's about his agenda, right? Who that sound like? Now take that to real life. That's Elon Musk, right? And Starlink, which is literally like causing low key international incidences. Like for real, for real, for real. Like it's not. I'm laughing, but it's not a joke. Really not a joke. This Ukraine shit is tied up in that. Russia about to invade the Ukraine. Y'all ain't heard about that though, right? What you call it? Russia about to invade the Ukraine. Israel is launching low key sorties into Iran with the United States, but the United States now got to make a choice whether or not they're going to back them. But we worried about whether Joey Splat and and what's his name done shot Dolph, and Michi Grape done shot Dolph. Like this where we at. Do you see why our people not ready to run nothing yet? Yeah, China about to invade Taiwan. What's the operational plan for that? What we going to do if that happens? But anyway, getting back to Achilles, representing the pride coming before the fall, he killed a good dude and was thanked for it. And if you look at these rappers, they all killed by their friends. Even Gaga allegedly sacrificed Leia Morgana if they not the same person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this has been out. And a rumor that don't die. You know what I mean? Especially with stuff like that. But anyway, because Brad Pitt played the story and Eric Bana and them is in it, and they playing, we not watching our history play out. That's what's happening right now. So again, I'm showing you this dude right here with the spear. This is Achilles. This is Hector after the fight that you saw in the movie in real life. This is Memnon. This is the guy that is on Succession now as the father, but he played Memnon with the braids. And they gave this nigga braids in the movie. But yeah, he played Memnon in the movie. And what was the summit of the movie? They brought the Trojan horse in. The Greeks, thinking they won, accepted the gift, and look what happened. Thus the expression, beware of Greeks bearing gifts. Thus the reason why Greeks weren't even considered white until after World War II. Really, until Greece was founded, which I think was in like 71, bro. Really. Really. So what I'm saying is the perceived Greek culture that they've given us don't exist. That's not real. Okay? It's fake. Just like most of the Egyptian culture that they give us is fake. Here's another Greek. This is Socrates. Okay? But these Greeks at the time would have referred to themselves by whatever nation state that they represented. The same way today, if I met a person from the continent and I said, hey, well, where are you from? They would say, oh, I'm from Burkina Faso or Ghana or Senegal. So here's the real so-called Greek, which is really Peloponnesian, i.e. Macedonian, Ionian, Dorian, Corinthian. What else was over there? Etruscan, which is the precursor which is the intermediate period of Carthage. And then on your right here is the fake Egypt that they built that we think is Egypt today. The real Egypt is the stuff under the sand. The fake Egypt is the stuff that they put above the sand and reallocated it. Because remember, all that Egyptian, like one of these Egyptian columns, me and the Queen used to go to and see all the time in Central Park. It's still there, right behind the museum where they would do the rituals at. We caught them one night doing that stuff. They had the candles and the procession and the whole thing. We on the outside of the window cursing them and shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real. So again, so you mean to tell me you can take a rock that existed before cranes existed and cut the face off without cracking the ancient rock and then move it to a whole nother side of the place. This ain't just like moving the obelisk that they moved all over the place. Look, they even got the hook in it to make it easier for it to set in the stone. Like they look like it's built better than the people who put it up. Look, they put the cracks in it and everything. Real talk. There's a replica of this same one right now in Shenzhen, China. Right now. Look the same way like this. Because the reset history was all fake.